Please welcome Shelby Ricketts.
All right, please give it up one more time for the very funny Liz Honigmann. It's great being a man following that act, let me tell you. So the big question is Kendrick Lamar or Drake? What do you guys think? Kendrick, yeah. Interesting to hear you say that because most people say I look more like Drake. But when I see photos of myself, I only see Post Malone, so it's weird. So a little bit about me. I am 5 foot 11 inches tall, or as we men call it, 6'2". I am married 20 years this year. Thank you. Thank you. My wife says that's the longest rebound relationship she's ever had. So. But my wife, Christy, I'm actually really lucky. She's great. Her given name is actually Christian, which is fitting because, like any good Christian, she is patient, she is kind, she is constantly seeking monetary donations. Mostly from me. I'll be like, honey, I'm a little tapped out. I gave last week. And she'll say, it's okay. It's okay. You could still sign a pledge card. I'm doing a huge campaign for 2026. Now, I realize that I look like a badass. I get that a lot. So it may come as a surprise to you to learn that I'm actually a corporate tax lawyer by training. When I started practicing law, I did like a lot of wills and estates. One time I drafted a will for this guy, and I had to write one of his children completely out of it. And then when the guy died, I had to tell that kid that they were written out. Crazy. I have never seen my sister so pissed off in my life. But sometimes I practice my stand-up act down at my office. And they love it. In fact, Friday afternoon, my boss comes in, and he goes, hey, Shelby, we're having a small get-together here Monday morning. Could you come by and tell some of your jokes? And so I said, sure, how small? And he said, just you, me, and human resources. I'm a little nervous. I'll admit I'm a little nervous. Never been a headliner before. So. But I am on social media. I'm on LinkedIn. You can find me there. Anybody else? I think LinkedIn is probably the worst of the social media platforms because I think that people on LinkedIn don't understand humility. They're always saying things like, I am so humbled to accept this award. No, you're not. Accepting an award isn't even a humbling experience, okay? Shitting your pants, that's a humbling experience. Trust me, I've done both. Not at the same time. That would be humbling. But as I mentioned, I have a son. I've got a 16-year-old son, and he was recently diagnosed with a mild case of ADHD. And his doctor prescribed a medication called Vyvanse, just to help him focus. But he said he doesn't like taking it because it makes him feel like he never wants to eat anything at all, like ever. Long story short, my wife and I are addicted to Vyvanse. Yeah, we're 10 pounds lighter and just laser focused. But it's not like we're bad parents. We told him he could stop taking it if he wanted, so long as he keeps getting those refills. I ran into my high school girlfriend for the first time in like 30 years recently. Yeah, she's married, I'm married, but we never officially broke up. She had just said at the time, I think maybe we should see other people, which technically is what we're still doing. So I decided it was time to formally break it off. Right there in the middle of Chipotle, in front of everybody, I just said, this is over. And you should have seen the look on her face. It was like she didn't even see it coming. So at my office, I have to manage a team of people. And sometimes when I get home, my wife says that I treat her and the kids more like my employees than family. And I said, not only do I resent that remark, I'm putting it in your permanent file. Besides, could you cut me a little slack? I mean, I just broke up with my high school girlfriend at Chipotle. Thank you guys, that is my time.